All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, we're here to talk about the Tampa Bay, New York Giants game, which was another, like I said, this has been the best week I thought of NFL so far. Every game in week 8, from Thursday night, Carolina versus Atlanta, you had Chicago, New Orleans in overtime. New Orleans winning by a field goal. You know, you had Pittsburgh, Baltimore. That was a hell of a game. Even the shit show Cowboys, Eagles was a good game. That, you know, it got a little bit out of hand, 23-9. But for the most part, that was kind of interesting. And then tonight was supposed to be an ass whooping. And again, we got a good ass game. Tampa Bay wins at 25 to 23. At one point, the Giants had an 11-point lead, 14-11. I mean 14-3. I beg your pardon. At one point, the damn Giants led by 11 points. They had a fucking 14-3 lead. But man, I don't know what happened to Tammy. I thought that Tampa Bay was more maybe focused on next week already versus the Saints, that big game coming up versus the Saints. And I think they just looked past New York Giants. Monday Night Football, you have already less than a week to get ready for that Saints game. Not only 5 days, you know, it's already Tuesday tomorrow. So I think that was part of it. You know, I don't know. I just thought that Tampa Bay was not taking that seriously going into the game. They couldn't really run the football that well. Only 81 yards, 52 for Leonard Fournette. Ronald Jones, 23 yards for Ronald Jones on 7 carries. I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. I think they would whoop this team, but I think they were already thinking ahead to next week versus the Saints, which is less than a week away now. So I don't know. I think that was part of it too. You know, Tom Brady had 40 throws, completed 28, 279 yards on the air, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 81. So Tom Brady, I thought, played good. He was sacked twice. I thought he played good. I think the Giants played really good. They play really hard. They're not a good football team, but they don't give up. They play hard. Like, they do play hard. I'll say that about the New York Football Giants. Like I said, Leonard Fournette only 52 yards. Ronald Jones 23 yards. Mike Evans 5 catches, 55 yards, 1 touchdown. That was the game-winning touchdown. Well, that's actually the field goal too. The go-ahead touchdown, I say. Gronkowski 4 catches and 41 yards, 1 touchdown. And like, let's look at the Giants. Daniel Jones, he's a turnover machine. At least he didn't fumble tonight, but he is a turnover machine. It's Daniel Jones. 41 throws, too many if you ask me. 25 completions, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 62. Gallman led the way with 12 carries, 44 yards. Morris had 7 carries, 28 yards. And Daniel Jones also ran for 20 yards. The leading Sterling Shepard was the leading receiver with 8 catches, 74 yards. Elvin Ingram 5 catches, 61 yards. You know, Darius Lane 5 catches, 56 yards. Golden Tate, I don't know what the hell happens to Golden Tate used to be really good with Detroit, but in the last few years, I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch too much New York Football Giants game, but only 2 catches for 31 yards for Golden Tate. He did have a touchdown, though. He did have a touchdown, Golden Tate. I will say that. But I don't know. Like I said, Tommy, I thought that Tampa Bay, I don't know how seriously they were taking this game. I think they were maybe thinking ahead to next week versus the Saints. Short week. You got the big game coming up. But like I said, the Giants do play hard football. They do. A lot of people are saying that, you know, if the Giants would have a better quarterback, maybe they would compete a lot better. Yeah, Daniel Jones, Tammy, he overthrows too many times. Too many over times he threw the receivers and then the interceptions. And he does have a fumbling problem. He didn't fumble tonight, but he has fumbled a lot in the past. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's too early for Daniel Jones. It's only year 2. We'll see what happens. No OTAs, no mini camp. Well, I give him at least 1 more year, but yeah, there's some stuff about Daniel Jones I don't like at all. Obviously, the biggest thing being the turnovers, and 2, again, I don't watch 2 more New York Giants games, too much New York Giants games, but I did see a lot of passes overthrown. I really did. But we'll see what happens in the future. I will stick with the kid for at least one more year. Like I said, this was not fair. Usually year one from year two is when they grow your most, but he couldn't really have the chance to grow without no OTAs and no mini camp. So I would give him at least one more year. But anyways, until next time, I'm out like a light. Holla at your boy.